There's some times that you just don't know what's wrong. Not like anything is a problem, but like physically you're not feeling it. I get that part. But how would you undo the more that you deserve when you can't even undo the current one that you have? Best. Beautiful. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Cynthia. Please don't make this your last by clicking on the subscribe button to join the fam. And if you're not new here, hey guy, hey girl, what's up? So guys, topic for today is cultivating a positive mindset and practicing self-care. These are two topics that I brought together because a lot of us in our 20s are undergoing such things. I mean, there's a lot of toxicity within our environment. Very important that we understand how to make sure that we prioritize ourselves, and it's also very important to be able to look away from certain things. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to actually learn to make yourself important to yourself. So I'll start with cultivating positive mindsets. So my first point is gratitude. The only way you can practice gratitude is by reflecting on things that has happened to you and be thankful about them. This simple exercise can actually help you from refocusing about lots and lots of things. It actually help from shifting your focus from some certain things that are beginning to give you headaches and give you heartaches. And honestly, even as human beings, imagine when you do something for someone the first, second, third, fourth time, and the person is even showing an epitome of gratitude. I'm very sure that as a human being, you would not want to give the person next time the person comes. It also resonates to our relationship with God and our relationship with people around us. Genuinely, we have to be grateful about lots and lots of things. It really helps you. I mean, imagine that you're down with maybe something is wrong with you, and then you remember that, oh, XYZ time, I didn't need this thing, but it came through. I was very sure, and you are very, I think the right word is actually gratitude. Like, you have to be grateful for a lot of things in your life. You have to be grateful for life. You have to be grateful for where you are, for what you've done, for what is yet to come. And like sometimes it feels like it's not enough. Sometimes we actually still feel like, oh, everything that is going on is still not enough, or maybe we deserve more. But how would you undo the more that you deserve when you can't even undo the current one that you have? Do you understand? Because being alive on its own is enough to take drums and start drumming like, oh, I'm alive again. Do you understand? So that's my point. My point is that the number one thing to cultivating a positive mindset is by being grateful for everything, is gratitude. Moving on to my next point, which is affirmation. Positive affirmation to replace negative thoughts and belief. One thing I always tell people is, you know, when people say something wrong and say my head is not correct, but so I know when somebody says your head is not correct and say my head is correct in Jesus' name. You know how people make such silly jokes, but then they're actually things that manifest in our lives. We need to be very sure of what we want. We need to say them to ourselves. We need to proclaim positive things to ourselves of, oh, I am actually beautiful today. Like, I'm beautiful in Jesus' name. Like, I am made in the image of God. Like, certain things, oh, as I go out today, I pray for favor. Like, those very, very little ones. Those very, very little things that sometimes you feel like they don't actually hold so much of weight. But I'm not going to lie to you. Such words actually carry so much grace. Like, you have to just be sure that you believe in the things that you say. You can't just say, oh, XYZ, and you don't believe in it. Like, sometimes it just doesn't work. At the end of the day, you cannot overemphasize luck as well. So some people that do not actually believe in this thing, they don't have faith in this thing, but at the end of the day, they are lucky. So that's two different things. And also, when you think about luck and grace, they're two different things. When you're intentional, then grace speaks for you, and that's because you already affirmed the words to yourself, and you've actually tried so hard to move away negative thoughts and replace them with the positive ones that you already affirmed with your words for your life. There's one thing about affirmation is that it actually helps you boost your confidence. It helps you boost your personal appearance. Every morning when you wake up, always proclaim positive things to yourself. Affirmations, whatever affirmations, even it's a love language. I mean, you constantly want someone to tell you how they feel. You constantly want the reassurance. It's also word of affirmation. Like, you have to affirm such words to yourself. You have to tell yourself, at the end of the day, you are your biggest fan. Going to our next point, we say surround yourself with positivity. Genuinely, that can never ever be overemphasized. You need to surround yourself with supportive people. You need to surround yourself with people that actually see you for who you are. People that actually respect you and respect the things that you say to them. Sometimes you need the extra push that someone around you would give you. Honestly, no man is an island and you can't do it all by yourself. Honestly, you still need people around you that you can communicate with, people around you that can help you make decisions. Like, you thought about something, because before you tell someone something, you thought about it, and then they go, oh, this isn't the right way, this is the right way, and they give you like the right words to say. Like, also, we actually need to maximize our exposure to negative influences. We need to actually stay away from toxic relationship, toxic friendships. I'm not even gonna, there's so many friendships that I've said goodbye to because of certain things. And when people ask me what happened to you and XYZ person, I say, like, it's not such a, yeah, but to me it's such a big deal because it's giving toxic, it's giving you are toxic. Do you understand? There's no two ways about it. And so I mean, and also one thing I would like to say is we should also learn to walk away from such toxic environments. Honestly, you don't have to be everywhere. So if you do not get the energy that you deserve in a certain place, you need to learn to work out. So guys, moving to our next point, which is self-care. Start with physical well-being. I feel like we need to prioritize our physical well-being by adapting healthy habits. When I say healthy habits, I mean exercises, I mean nourishing our body with good food, I mean staying hydrated. I feel like I should also add staying out of people's businesses, minding our businesses, and I would also like to add that we should have enough rest. I mean, honestly, the body also breaks down. Our external body breaks down, and because we're actually learning self-care, we need to learn to put ourselves first. We need to actually learn to put our body first. Moving on to my next point, which is emotional well-being. I'd say engage in activities that promote you emotionally. These activities can include practicing mindfulness. When I say mind your business, people thought I was joking. It can involve meditating, reading books, engaging in hobbies that you like. If you're emotionally stable, your physical well-being definitely tends to come to play because emotionally you're in a good space. So why is my body not aligning with my emotions? I think there's sometimes that you just don't know what's wrong. Not like anything is a problem, but like physically you're not feeling it. I get that part. Moving to our next point, which is boundaries. Honestly, you have to set healthy boundaries in your personal life and your professional life. You need to learn to say no when you need to say no. Like, honestly, you need to prioritize your time and activity that actually gives you joy. Like, if XYZ makes you happy and someone is trying to come at you, maybe for that particular time, I think you need to learn to say no. I think you need to learn to say, oh, this XYZ time is a personal time for me. It's my quiet time. I can't do XYZ thing. Should you get? Honestly, I feel like people don't actually understand boundaries, and sometimes when you tend to put them in their place, or maybe when you tend to tell them, oh, this is the thing that I don't want, they kind of find it offensive, and most of the time it actually almost leads to the end of the friendship or stuff like that. But honestly, people need to understand that boundaries are normal, they are meant to happen. But then when you don't just respect the room, like when you don't respect people's emotions, at the end of the day, I feel like you can read the room. Action actually speaks louder than voice. So at the end of the day, nobody even has to say what they have to say. If you truly if you truly understand all these kind of things, I feel like you should actually understand these things. And I feel like we as individuals, we should actually learn to respect people's boundaries as much as we want them to respect ours. You cannot go all up in people's business and expect that they would not come up on your own business. So guys, we also need to learn how to respect people's boundaries as much as we want them to respect our own boundary. Moving to our next point, we say self-compassion. Honestly, we need to be kind to ourselves. We need to practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with some care and understanding that you would offer to a close friend. Embrace yourself. Forgive yourself. Celebrate all your wins, all your accomplishments. Like, nothing is too small. See, before I started celebrating my little wins, I used to think the biggest wins are like the ones that are supposed to be celebrated, but genuinely you can celebrate the small ones. As small as maybe you bought XYZ thing for yourself, it's still an accomplishment. Or maybe you finished an online course. I'm not gonna lie, it's an accomplishment. Like whatever it is that seem great to you, you should actually learn to celebrate them and put your accomplishments first. And if there's anybody that talks you down into doing that, I think they should actually get to live your life. Like, why are you not happy for me? That's why I said nobody would treat you like yourself. And that's why I said you need to learn to put yourself first. If there's somebody coming in between you and your accomplishment, I think like you guys need to actually talk about it. What exactly is this relationship that we're having? Why are you not happy for me? So remember that cultivating a positive mindset and practicing self-care is an ongoing journey, and we need to be patient with ourselves. We need to allow ourselves grow. We need to allow ourselves have self-discovery. We need to prioritize the prioritable, anything like that. I'm just trying to say that at the end of the day, it has to be you against you, not you against the world, not you against, exactly, not you against the world, because you can't be against the world. At the end of the day, it has to be you against your own journey. It has to be you against your race. By prioritizing ourselves, by using these hints that I've talked about, I'm sure that we'll be better equipped at navigating challenges and experiences and having a great sense of well-being of ourselves. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it, because I'm not gonna lie guys, creating the script was an amazing one for me, because I'm in that phase as well, and I thought to just share with you guys things that have been helping me, things that have been helping people around me when we talk about it, and things that I think would also help you guys. So guys, please watch this video, like it, share it, drop your comments, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you want me to do more 20 series, because I truly feel like a couple people enjoyed the first one. So guys, please watch, subscribe, like, share with your family and friends. Please do not forget to drop your comments as well. See you in my next video. Bye guys.